too personal because at this point the mannerisms are just showing, and you are welcome to the show. It's another Saturday, and of course we are live on your television, and it's all about the Lady Circle, where we have very interesting conversations. We educate you and make sure you have fun on Saturday, and of course that's what the show today is going to be about. And the theme for today, we're talking about spirituality, we're talking ancestral roots and modern life, a perfect blend that you'd like to know about. But of course my name is Noella, and I do not do the Lady Circle alone. In fact, it says ladies. You understand what I'm saying?
It's a plural. It's a plural.
Thank you. And so, help me introduce my reinforcements. I'm borrowing Helen's words today. My reinforcements. On my left, we've got
on your
Sika.
close left.
On my close left.
Your immediate left.
Very. Sika. Ose. Douglas.
Boom.
And of course, on my far left, you know, in the pink, looking Natalie,
yes,
is also there, giving us some sunset vibes, a little bit of, you know, a mixture. Listen, one thing you know,
okay, sorry.
One thing you know is that the energy is definitely high, and we're going to make sure that we transfer some of that to you. But ladies, how has our week been?
Fantastic. Now that I get to see your beautiful face,
Don't do that.
you can pay me later for that compliment.
It has been an amazing week. And what a way to end the week with the Lady Circle. But of course, we wouldn't be who we are without our sponsors. So a very big thank you to Dove.
That's right. And another big thank you going out to Yaz. In fact, here we sleep, eat, drink, live Yaz. It's all about Yaz here on the Lady Circle.
But we have a very interesting conversation today. How ready are we for that? And our guest, when she holds the mic.
It's very spiritual.
Listen, you'll go where you have never been to. But I don't want to give too much. We'll go for a quick break. When we come back, we get to meet our guests, get into the conversation, and you can learn some things as well from us here on the Lady Circle. We'll be right back.
Togba on tona tu chino lodo waname. So boli sana jango na olakba moyaji. Mama on tona lo sasi lodo waname. Mojina kolo lagba moyaji. Kutra kuku availo la moyaji. Mojina kolo lakba moyaji kudra kuku availo la moyaji.
I think we can roll the end credits at this point because, like, what else is there to say?
My
that was beautiful.
Goodness.
Vocal powerhouse.
Should we introduce this beautiful singer?
Listen, the acapella has said it all. You know that she is definitely a vocal powerhouse. She's an artist. She's... Enam is just all in one. And of course, she is a guest on the show. Enam! That's why I love the combination.
Yes.
Thank you. I love your outfits as well. You girls are...
It's almost like you and Natalie planned this.
Did you not see the connection?
No, we saw the connection.
Absolutely.
And it's the way you literally were staring into our soul. Like, obvious, like I felt you, you know? Is that something that people like often tell you, that they literally feel you in their bones?
Yes, they do. I don't even have to be with them to be staring at them in their eyes, but they always feel the healing power whenever I minister.
I love that.
You said something interesting. You said whenever I minister. So would you say for you, singing is your ministry?
It's my ministry. It's my service to the world. It's my service to the land. It's my service to the entire generation and the unborn generation.
Wow. This is already getting powerful. Listen, we really need to unpack, unwrap everything that Enam is. But before we do that, let's take a quick word from Yaz. Now, when it comes to Yaz, like I've said here, we don't play about Yaz. All their options are phenomenal. For every need at the end of the month, Yaz is there for you. Now, as we already know, this year, 2026, we vowed to ourselves, no more cross-checking, no more telling somebody, please, can you just see if I'm okay? No, none of that. We're walking into this year confident, and Yaz is definitely there to help. They have you covered, and we can definitely attest to it. Now, if you want to buy anything when it comes to Yaz, there's so many options. Let me give you what the options are. They have the Yaz Extra Long, Yaz Minty, Yaz Heavy Flow, or Yaz Herbal, and there's an all-new Yaz Minty Extra Long Sanitary Pad. And you know our favorite part? Oh God, I almost rhymed there. Yeah. I was like, do you know our favorite pad? Oh.
Listen.
And
when are you
in the spirit?
Put that in the song.
Your record.
Right? But our favorite parts about all of this is that, you know, the free panty liners that come with every single pack that you get. So here on the Lady Circle, we completely approve Yaz. It says, when you choose Yaz, you choose right. Now we'll go on a quick commercial. Actually, please, no, I lie.
No.
Straight into it. Okay. Yes. When you choose Yaz, you make the right choice. Now back into regular programming, because I'm sure you guys are like, from the hair all the way to her toes. We want to know more about this stunning artist here. We have, her name is Enam. Now, the hair. Let's start from there because we can spot you a mile away, you know. But is there any reason why you hold your hair up in this particular manner, or is it just for artistic expression?
No, it's a representation of my spirit. It is what I represent. You cannot be something spiritually and not be the same thing physically. So this is the personality that I carry with a kind of spirit that is contained in me.
Okay. And what is that spirit?
The spirit that lives and dwells inside of me. The spirit that moves me. The spirit that sees you.
Okay.
The spirit that stares at you. And even if I don't say a word to you, that spirit speaks inside of me and you cannot hear. That is the gbogbo. That is the spirit that I speak of. So it is the loudness of the quietness that lives inside of me.
Indeed. Well, I've been actually privy to have a very in-depth conversation with you about the journey and all that. And she has a very interesting story when it comes to, you know, her growth, her growing up, and even what has shaped the direction that she's taking now. So beyond the music, beyond the cameras, beyond, you know, your performance and all of that, when we talk about Enam as a young girl, what was growing up like?
Enam as a young girl, observant, sensitive, well invested in nature. I just loved everything that I saw. When I go into these realms, I just loved everything that I saw. It was as if I had created something that I was so much in love with. And so I was invested in seeing to it betterment and seeing to it flourish to the very end. And so that was Enam. As a little girl, I was very interested in everything. Everything that I embark on, I make sure I go into the depths of it. I'm not someone that likes to settle with the shallow bit of something. I like to go into the depth. And when I'm with something, when I'm doing something, I'm a very strong-headed person. I will see to the end of it. So I've been like that growing up. That has been like who I've been always as a child growing up.
How did the other children take it? Because you seem to be a very deep and profound person even as a child. Like, how did the other children sort of like, you know, react to that?
I mean, it wasn't a norm because children play around, they play with their mates and all. But on the other hand, for me, I was this child that was special. I was born with 12 toes.
Oh, wow.
And so, yes, because of that, I was discriminated, and I didn't get the chance to connect with a lot of children growing up because their parents were scared. They were not settled with my nature because there was no child in my village born with 12 toes. So, I mean, being a child and being like that was very normal to me. It was very easy for me to be like that because there were not much of influence of other kids that would tell me that, oh, we have to do this instead. And so I was living life on my own terms and living to find out things for myself, you know, doing things that my free will will move me to go for. And then, that was how it was.
So, Enam, you said, I don't want to use the word you were isolated as a child because you weren't, you wouldn't say you were isolated, but you definitely had the freedom to be who you were without
who I was.
Exactly.
Without the other noise.
Yes, without the noise. So then and now, because I do believe that regardless, we all need a physical support system. So who or what is your physical support system through life, and especially on the journey that you're on?
My physical support system is the fact that I am a hardworking woman. I am a go-getter. Whatever I want to have, I would get it. I will have it. And so that has been my first and, the number one physical support system. And also I have a very small circle of family and friends who are loyal. You know, there is nothing like your family and friends.
Yeah.
They come first. When you have issues with your family, I'll take the opportunity. Except it's toxic, not all families are healthy. If it's a healthy one, try to solve it, because they are the only people that will be there for you. Like, not the people that will like you for something. They like you even when you were nothing. And so they are like also my physical support system that I fall back on each time.
Every time. But I
Every
mean,
time.
I was introduced to an Enam who was a rapper.
Yeah.
You know.
You might have to take us back to those
Back to
days,
those
though.
days.
I don't mind, girls. I don't mind.
Oh, baby, I should thing. You know.
Whoa, I want to feel good.
Hey.
Oh, yes. Oh,
You know,
yes.
I was introduced to that Enam, and at the point I'm like, who is this? You know, even because at that time it was still very, like you were saying, very sensitive, very pushy, very hardworking. And now your music carries a lot of spiritual depth. Would you say that there was a defining moment in your life that sort of switched? I mean, I won't say completely switched, because I'm sure that the rap is still there. And as and when you feel
I'll
like
give you
you're
right
going to give us a few things. But was there a defining moment where you felt that, okay, I need to toe more towards the whole spiritual music side? Was there a moment that changed that for you?
Yeah.
Yes, it was when I clicked my gift in clairaudience or clairvoyance. I heard my first spiritual song, We Ever, being sung to me by my great-grandmother. I was just there one, like, late afternoon. I was just sitting in the room, and I just heard, We Ever Navabula Badama. We Ever Navabula Badama. We Ever Navabula Badama. Dogolo abala TV ananya. Dogolo abala TV ananya. Dogolo. And they translate. We ever, are you missing in the lot? We ever, are you sure you've meddled in all the lots? Come out. Come out. Come out and shine like the star you are. Come out. Come out. I rushed out and I asked all the other people outside, did you hear any woman singing in Ever? And they were like, no. So I didn't say anything. I went back. The song kept playing in my mind. And that is the voice of Diomato, my great-grandmother that I grew up with my early childhood days in the village. It was her voice that I heard.
Was she alive at the time?
No, she's passed over 10 years, like decade.
I mean, she speaks about clairvoyance. So,
Yes, clairvoyance.
and that is
Forgive
the
me.
ability to see those past.
Yeah.
I just want to clarify, that's all. Just clarify.
No. Just for people who
Yes.
are not
Yeah.
clear.
Oh, okay, sure.
You know, that is a gift you have.
Yes, so that was the first time. The first time I knew a thing like that was a thing was when it happened to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I had not had any education about those things, so I didn't know. So when I heard it and I asked people and they said, no, we didn't hear anything, I still thought I was going crazy.
Yeah.
And the song kept playing in my mind, so I recorded it down. And, you know, the rest is history.
History.
Well, Enam, that's very, very interesting. And it's interesting that you mention, you know, clairvoyance, which links to spirituality, because I think a lot of people, especially in Ghana, think they're spiritual, but I think a lot of people confuse spirituality and religion. So for you, especially with the journey that you've had, what would you describe as the difference between religion and spirituality?
Okay, so for me, I think one is internal and one is external.
Okay.
Religion is based on structure. It has a community. It has rules, and it has like some, you know, society. While spirituality, on the other hand, is the personal relationship between you and the divine, between you and God, between you and nature. And I think that is what it is. But people choose what they want to invest their faith in or follow. Religion, spirituality is not the same thing. Spirituality is internal and religion is external, which is based on how people want to be viewed, how people deem themselves as part of aesthetic in a way to me. But spirituality is not explanation. It's not based on a strict set of rules that you have to follow or obey. And it is not in the faces of people. It is something that is personal, that is for you yourself.
Spirituality, spirituality, is that connected anyway to ancestry, ancestral roots, things like that? Do you see any connection between the two?
Well, spirituality is a thing, is original, is on its own, is the mother. And all other things are the auxiliary things that surround spirituality. Which pose as systems that could be used to access spirituality. But you can actually access spirituality directly. And I think the practices and the rituals of African spirituality is very, very close to when we talk about the personal bit, the internal bit, because that allows you to explore the internal bit, and the other one does not allow you to, you know, explore the internal bit. It's about people. It's about the pastor will be upset, the church will sack me, this one. But on the other hand, spirituality, nobody will sack you if you decide you are not going to embark on your rites, or you are not going to pour libation, or maybe you are not going to practice the thing, you are not going to meditate, you are not going to use your breath exercises and all of that. That is up to you. You understand what I mean? So with spirituality, like you are saying, what you mean with traditional spirituality, it encourages the internal one. Even though it also has systems and it has rules and other things, it encourages spirituality more.
So spirituality, you would say, is more of like a personal internal journey.
Internal journey, personal, solely you. Religion, on the other hand, you would have a lot of people to please. Sometimes you have to do, go and dash your pastor something. Like sometimes you have to, you know, like some things you have to impress, right? You don't have to dress when you feel like, okay, today I'm feeling hot, so I want to, you know, wear something short. Like the pastor will be upset. On the other hand, a spiritual person has freedom. They know who they are. And so if they feel like the environment is not favoring something and they want to do the other, they will not feel burdened, or they will not feel like they are doing something wrong, or they are being like criminal.
So really there are no rules and regulations that govern spirituality?
Actually, everything has rules, but I'm talking about the fixated rules, the ones that cannot make you, like, you know, be flexible, the ones that does not allow you to be a human being.
To just be
a normal human being and breathe, you know, and wear your clothes when you are feeling hot,
feel like that.
you know, and dress up when you want to dress up.
You like your hot pants, your hot shorts.
I mean, I love my hot shorts. It gets hot sometimes.
It does.
It gets really hot. So, I mean, the easiest way I could get air is by wearing something light, or sometimes throwing on something very easy that can easily get me the air that I have to breathe. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I like that.
You want
No,
to go?
something I like that. I like that.
I mean, I'm also very much interested in when you decided to go towards this route. I'm sure that, I mean, there's not a lot of people in that space, in the industry that we find ourselves. And so I'm very interested in how people accepted Enam.
And
you know, the
perceive you.
reaction and the perceptions that people had about you. Were there any misjudgments, you know, about that? And if they were, how were you able to, you know, just go beyond that and say, this is what I'm offering, this is the music that I want you to listen to, and this is what it's going to be regardless?
I mean, of course, I'm judged all the time. That is like very normal. I'm being called names, isolated sometimes. You know, a whole lot of other things. People call me names. They come to my comment section and they can even comment which and all of those.
I was going to get to this.
Yes. So I mean, it's a lot, but I don't let that get to me because at a point, even the people that were closest to me misunderstood me greatly because they didn't understand. And I believe that they are not to blame. They are not to be blamed because if you tread a path which is unknown to people, you face judgment because they do not know. They don't understand. They cannot even tell what it is.
So I wanted to ask something, and what I'm about to say is a little bit, I'm playing devil's advocate.
Okay.
Because I actually had a very similar conversation recently with my other friend who's called Enam, which is interesting. And it brings me to your story now. Your name is Enam. You were born with 12 toes. You grew up in the village. You are very spiritual. Do you see how you feed into certain stereotypes that exist in Ghana? And how do you, I don't want to say combat them, but how do you kind of interpret that, own it, or totally distance from it?
Okay. So if you say stereotype in this sense, like what do you mean?
So what I mean is, I'm sure we know the jokes of, oh, Ewe people, you just said witchcraft. Let's call a spade a spade.
Yeah, please.
And especially like you said, your own people even isolated you. So how like, I know what I'm trying to ask, but it's like, how do you kind of rationalize that within yourself? Because you're very spiritual, and we know that in this country, even though our ancestral roots lie within spirituality, it's almost as if we've made it a taboo, right? But you totally embrace it.
But there's also a level of fear.
Exactly.
And the fear also maybe comes from not having enough knowledge.
Yes, exactly.
Or misunderstanding. Or the way it's been packaged and handing it to us. It seems like a very mysterious, you know.
Exactly.
And then obviously you have Christianity, which, you know, pretty much rules quite a bit of
or
you
Islam.
know,
So
and really, when it comes to Christianity and spirituality, that contrast is clear, you know.
So that's
I mean, like always, I'm that target when people want to talk about the devil or a demon, like an example. But when they get to relate with me or they get to connect with me for themselves and they get to know me, they find that what I'm preaching has nothing to do with evil or witchcraft or anything of that sort. You know, this is our ways as African people. Divine source just didn't put us in this space because when we were being born, I don't even remember us going to take registration number for people that wanted to be born by Christians and people that wanted to be born by traditionalists. This is my life, people. If you try to do that, it means that you are saying all the spiritualists do not deserve to have kids because they are also God's people. We are all God's people. God created us all for a purpose. And God gave me to my spiritualist family for a reason. Because he thought they deserved to have a child too. And so I feel like all of this is because people do not know. They do not understand. Because even with our own culture, they have kept a lot of information. Vital information that we need to get in order to go ahead of life are being hidden from us. The ways of our ancestors, how they did things without the books they wrote for us, how they used to do things prior to the modernization and urbanization happening right now. That is who we are. But on the other hand, the people of the Volta region or the people from Wanyigbaji, because the Ewe-speaking community is broad. It's so vast. So my music is like over the borders. It's making it bigger. I mean, it's making it bigger outside of Ghana. Like the momentum, because Togo is an Ewe-speaking community. Benin has a Togo-speaking community. Nigeria has a Togo-speaking community. Ewe-speaking community is a vast, you know, majority. We are just scattered around. So you may not know. It's a very, 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 very big one. And when it comes to the land and the matters of the land, we are in charge of it. We take care of this land. We still heed to the ancestors. We beg them on your behalf. When you make the lands dry, we pour libation for you. And we call the children of the land, Mibiana Ragba, Mibiana Jogba Nye, We keep the land alive because you all are cool kids. You speak English. The ways of your ancestors
Yeah, lost.
is demonic.
Yeah.
We are satanics. We brought this land here and all the systems that we consulted in order to put this land here for you to feed. You feed from this land. The waters is filled with our bloods and our tears, our sweat. When we said no, we didn't want to go.
Yeah.
We fought for the land. Today, you call us demonics and you call us satanics. They forgive you still because the land has risen. That is why today you find the youth going there. We are going there because the land has risen. The land has risen. The land is up. The land is going to do what it wants to do. Whether you support it or not, whether you call the builders of this nation demonics or satanics, the land has taken course. The children of the land will return home, and they shall return to the land, and they shall make sure that the land shall fully step into itself and its glory. Ghana, Africa, the whole world to Africa. The whole world to Africa. It's been like that. Now we thrive to travel instead. Before, the world used to come to us. Now we want to travel for greener pastures. What is out there that we do not have? What is out there? What is out there just because we have not built? What is out there? Is it because they honor their land in the secret? Is it because they branded a system for us to follow?
Definitely with that, honestly, I'm sure we can all feel the different kinds of ways from listening to Enam talk about things that is definitely dear to our hearts. And this is the perfect time for us to go on a quick break. When we come back, there's still some more right here on the Ladies Circle. Please stay.
Well, an emotional start here on the Lady Circle, but that's what it's all about, bearing it all, putting it on the table, being real, and that's exactly what we're doing. If you've just joined us, this is the Lady Circle, hashtag the Lady Circle, all social media platforms, TV3_Ghana, Facebook, Twitter, oh, not Twitter, X, right? Oh my God, I'm showing my age. X, Instagram, share your opinions, your thoughts. We absolutely love to hear them. On that note, let me pass it on to Ajua for our lifestyle corner.
Yes, a very interesting one at that. Now, quite a number of people believe that, listen, singing is just not in their space. Like, they can't even picture themselves even, listen, can't even at all.
At all.
But, sometimes some people also believe that it depends on the sort of tension that you have in your body. It's a whole communication thing, right? So this is just you showing us how to sing, basically. When it comes to singing, are there any misconceptions? Is it very true that not everybody can sing? Can some people try? Can it be
Or can we all be trained to sing?
Can people be trained to sing? Or you have to be born with the voice? If you're not born with it, forget about it.
Oh, every human being, like every living thing sings, Nature is constantly singing. Nature is constantly playing an unstoppable music. The day your heart stops singing, that's the day it ends. Your heart is constantly playing music.
Right.
When you go to the hospital, the doctor puts your headphones and
stethoscope,
church, exactly. And then now you go out there, you hear the wind, even if it's
breeze.
like it's not
Please,
that
which
loud.
breeze? We are in an oven.
Oh, don't do that.
The heat in Ghana,
Don't do
you
that.
hear breeze? You
At
feel
least
breeze?
you feel it, but whether it is cool or hot, that is
When
what
you go out in nature, the ocean is constantly singing, playing music. Nobody stops it. And your voice, any human being can sing or could be trained to sing.
Yeah.
I mean, the people that feel like they cannot sing are the people that have been told so many times that don't try it, you cannot sing or don't do it. anything that you want to do as a person, you can, because we are gods. And whatever we call onto ourselves, that is what we become. And so if you tell yourself you will not be able to sing, that is the only time you will not be able to sing. But if you decide that you want to sing and you train, you can sing.
So now you're saying I can be a pop star.
Hey, more than a
No,
pop star.
no, that's not what she's saying.
That's what she's saying.
That's what she's saying.
That's what she's saying.
The pop star is an add-on.
Listen,
Singing
it's a
can
journey.
sing.
I'm speaking it to myself.
Okay, well,
I can be a pop
you,
star.
I've heard.
Thank you very much. But let's also talk about using your voice to release pressure, to release tension.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to that, is that really a thing where you could just say, well, I don't know, your voice is nice. Can you just sing and it just releases some sort of pressure from you?
Yes, your emotions are directly linked to your voice. And so that is the simplest, easiest way to release tension. The simplest way. So when you do your breath work, meditation is about breath work. And it's directly linked to your emotion, your psychological health. And so, yes.
Yeah, I see that. And does singing also help people sort of process emotions that they may have never even thought was there in the first place?
Yes, like singing is not supposed to be done professionally.
Okay.
Even your health-wise, for the sake of your health, you are supposed to try all of that. People will be taking stuff to stay young. But vocal training is one of those ways to always keep your genes young and alive. When you make sounds like playful sounds, like playful, it keeps your energy bubbly. With every sound that you make, your system mimics it. When you take a deep breath and a relaxing breath, your whole body relaxes. And when you are tense, then you are not able to finish up your breath. You will be tensed. But what happens when you release your breath? Everything flows. You become so calm. You flow peacefully. You are calm. So breath work and singing or using of your voice can help you release 90% of the tension inside of your body. That's why you have to cry sometimes.
Yes.
You feel like, cry if you need
singing.
to.
Yes,
Yes, cry. You should cry, release.
It is.
And do you know what happened with my newest single, Moji? That song actually has a frequency in it that will shed your tension if you have any. Because the rhythm and the frequency and the vibrations the songs were produced on are those kind of frequencies. You don't need to understand it. But when you listen to it, it can make you cry. You don't know what is wrong with you, but you can cry. You can cry. That is tension that has been stored in some parts of your body that you are not aware of. Even me, when I was shooting the video, I was stressed, a whole lot of things. I was just overwhelmed and all that. When it got to the last scene in the evening, I thought I was strong. I was just listening to the song and I was performing. I was just crying. I cried for like 1 hour. They kept, stop. I couldn't because I was singing the song. And that moment, the song was serving as the medicine that I needed because I was singing along. You don't even need to know the words. When you hear the rhythm, just mimic.
This song is online, is it?
Yes, it's out. That's my newest release.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Moji.
That's what they're playing.
Moji, yes.
I see.
That's my newest release.
Talking about vocal exercises and all that, Misika, you wanted to go on?
Yes, I want to talk about breathing
and
vocal exercises. And, you know, I know when it comes to singing, your breath control is so important. Is there one simple one that you can teach us before we get into the games, you know, to prepare ourselves, that anybody watching or us who are in this business, in the business of music in one way or the other, oh God, I'm so excited. That we can do to, you know, to better ourselves, better our voice control. Is there anything that you can teach us?
Yes, I have this technique is a general technique.
Do we need to stand up or we can sit
I mean,
down?
I feel like that is how we are supposed to breathe.
Okay.
You know, you've been a human being for a long time, but maybe today we are going to learn something small about breathing. When you breathe, you are supposed to breathe in through your nostrils, right? So your nostrils will go, and when you take in the air, envision putting the air inside your tummy. So make it bulge out, like make the air fill your tummy and be big. So leave your tummy. So don't open your mouth. You're with your nose. You are. So you fill your belly with the air. So when
Okay.
don't say okay. You are. So we are doing it. So when you take the breath into your nose, fill your tummy. Now you are going to release it through your mouth slowly, with your eyes closed.
I actually feel like it took tension out of my body.
So yes, when you are breathing out, make sure you are sucking your tummy in. Let the tummy go in, like it will go in like you are.
Yeah.
Yes, you are snatching your tummy. So when you breathe in, your tummy is big. When you breathe out, your tummy becomes flat. Let's all practice it. We hold it for 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We release slowly and we contract the tummy like we are snatching it. Let's go again. We take a deep breath in through the nostrils. Fill your tummy up with air. Now release slowly through your mouth and harden your tummy. We take another one with nostrils, deep breath. With all the energy, make sure your tummy is out when you take in the breath. Now release slowly. Now we are going to do a very fast one. And that is what you do when you are stressed. It's like you are about to die. You can even do it as a first aid in case of, like when you have palpitation or like something is wrong with you. What you do when you release this one is with sound. Okay. So if you want to be dramatic with the one we did, you can just release with like with the sound. And this one is the power breath. Is the tummy. Let's do it 5 times, as fast as you can.
Okay.
Now cease. Okay, so that was the power activation breath.
Yes, we're activated fully.
All right, so that's all we will have for today.
Fully? No. Now we're about to get into the game.
6, over to you.
Now that we're fully activated, AI activated, it's now time to get into the games. I know you're excited because we love games here on the Ladies Circle. A little bit of fun. Let down our hair, well. No hair here, but she gonna shake it anyway. You gonna shake it. All right, so the game for today is Sing It and Feel It.
Really?
Please start off with the youngest.
Why me? Sika is going to be very extra with this.
Youngest first. Give Ajwa a situation and she must really vocalize, like she must sing from her dodoms. Her diaphragm.
It's to be a happy situation.
Yeah, all right,
Okay.
so let's go.
Okay. So,
Give her like a really fun scenario.
a very fun.
Why please don't?
No, fun. It doesn't have to be funny.
Okay. When I look at you, what comes to mind is water.
Ooh, and your mommy.
Water.
Yes.
You're liquid, you're fluid. You're moving
What
like
is that?
This one is very hard. This one is very hard, yeah. But I believe in you, Adra. You can do it.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to use. What line I'm even supposed to
You're
use?
supposed to
first of all?
vocalize it. Let's feel water.
Okay.
Let her do it.
Water's life.
Okoye. I don't try it again. You need to visualize the ocean.
Since you know what it is.
No,
you
it's yours. It's yours.
You know.
Visualize the ocean.
Please, I've done my submission.
The sound.
My submission has been submitted.
Okay. Ajua, you can't lose like this. You can't lose like this.
I ain't no loser.
Okay. So when you see Natalie, what do you see?
I see fire.
I know.
Yes, because she said it.
Okay.
And you are the air.
Yes.
And so,
Natalie, go.
Come on.
How we go do them?
Let's go.
Yes, and what do you see?
You've already said it. See,
Air. No, air, not earth.
Air.
Air.
Summer. Hey.
She likes that one. You see? You see?
Where's the sound?
Oh, yeah.
I told you. Sika's going to be
she's like me. She's always determined to win.
It's okay.
You're really air. Yes.
Yeah.
Winner.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh no!
Avatar is
All of
okay.
you are
Don't
winners.
do that.
Well, no. Fire also won. You won
Thank
for the
you.
fire crew.
Thank
She
you.
won for the.
But we can only
air
have
crew.
one winner here.
She won for the water.
No,
crew.
half of all of us give it to
but
Sika,
then
No.
we can only have
So
one
I have
winner.
to
The real
choose
winner,
one
the real
Yes,
winner.
and
the
the
real winner.
real winner
Or else
is
Sika.
Why? Why?
She doesn't give it to her. We don't have to on this show.
Because air is everywhere.
Yes.
Air is like abundance.
Yeah.
And so she was all over the place. And she was
Wow.
like, yeah.
So because we were not chaotic.
No.
Okay, Denise. Okay, listen. The best woman always wins, and just as Air won, and please look into your camera. Just shower your. Please, what is she supposed to do?
More air that they said. Now you want to.
Shower the small air. Well, thank you so much, Enam. You've chosen the right person as always. Thank you. Air wins. Without air, you would not live. You need to breathe. Abi?
I'll hold my breath.
And please look into the camera and take us on a quick break. You can sing us on a quick break too if you want.
Whatever.
If I want.
Yes,
Whatever you
please.
want
But that's
to
your
do.
camera.
Mama ora gbanavae na mi apokoba na mi da zonlia mi la mi afokanya mi na mi aga klicha avo ejogara pa mazon. More exciting moments coming your way, so stay tuned as we go for a quick commercial break.
The excitement continues here on the Lady Circle. So much fun, so much entertainment. If you've missed it, well, we still have a little bit left to go. But before we do wrap it up on this special episode, let's say a very big thank you to our sponsors. We want to say thank you to Yaz as well as Dove Deodorant.
Right now, everybody, it's time for a very special Guilty Not Guilty. And this one, we have to be honest though, because the spirits will tell us if we're lying. So everybody, I hope you are ready.
Yeah.
So ladies, have you ever prayed only when you were in trouble? No, I'm doing not guilty because maybe I didn't pray for 2 months, but then I prayed when I was in trouble. So technically, I didn't only pray when I was in trouble.
Technicalities.
explaining too much.
Listen, you
Okay,
go
so I'm
explain
guilty. I'm
time.
guilty.
Guilty,
Okay,
just-
I'm guilty.
Yes.
Sorry. We're all guilty. Okay. Have you ever judged someone because their spiritual beliefs were different from yours? Very guilty.
Yes.
Very, very guilty.
Not really.
Not. You people are good people.
Not really.
I judge for not having spiritual beliefs.
For me, I'm even curious.
Yes, it's also
I
just
wanna
like a
know.
misunderstanding. Maybe something you thought was something.
Yeah,
isn't.
I actually want to know.
No, it's
Ask
when they
questions.
tell me, oh yeah, we just appeared. I'm like, ish. You can't. Okay. Have you ever ignored your intuition even when you felt something wasn't right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we paid dearly for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do that anymore though.
Again,
Not anymore.
your system knows. Have you ever pretended to be strong spiritually when you were actually struggling? I think not guilty.
Really?
I think there's strength in being aware of your weaknesses. And are many things to add? Or
Yeah, for sure.
yes. Okay. And finally, have you ever blamed bad luck / the devil? instead of taking responsibility. Guys, we're all on this table.
I mean, the devil does a lot, but we blame him quite a lot for nothing.
Enam was tired.
He's sitting somewhere, he's like, oh, me again?
At this point.
Right, ladies, that is all for guilty, not
Yes,
guilty.
and of course. Talking about that, I mean, and we are grateful to have you on the show. It's been a riveting time. But what are you working on currently? What's the rest of the year looking like for you?
Moji is out in the world, is out on all
Everywhere.
the streaming platforms, is on YouTube. I have a short film that I created before the official film for the music.
Okay.
So it's out there. It's titled The Sanctified Path.
Okay.
When you watch the short film, and when you watch the short film before the official music film, it would help you to understand what the music is about and what the whole video is about. So go check it out on YouTube. Enam Music World on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and share the video.
Yeah.
Follow me on all social media platforms, Enam Music _ Enam Music World. And I'm also working on an album. It's the same album that has Afa, Amin, and Moji.
Okay.
And so that album is coming. Also,
Pretty sure thing.
I have a record coming with my brother, Them on the 1st of May, titled Volta V. So you all should watch out. And also I have an EP coming up with Stone Boy Beam. So I have a lot coming up. I have a lot.
You've been busy.
Up.
We love it.
You work too hard.
You know, girl.
And our sponsors are saying that, listen, for the hard work, for the dedication, for the wonderful things that you do for us.
For choosing the right winner in the games today.
Hey, hello, I'm the one doing the presentation.
Don't let our water
Before
I
will drown you right now.
Hey, please relax.
You know, for that, we want to give you this hamper. So this is from Yaz Sanitary Pad. I mean, from Yaz. They give me a bit of everything. There's a bit of a liner. There's a pad. There's some powdered soap in there. There's some flakes. There's tissue. A little bit of everything for you. We're saying we appreciate your hard work and every single thing that you do for the space. And Yaz loves you for that. And so,
and I love
something.
Yaz for being so thoughtful. Thank you so much, Yaz. Thanks to you, Lady Circle. You girls are amazing. You all are gorgeous and full of kind spirits. And I appreciate your gift. You could have kept it.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
I'm
no.
excited to be.
No, we
good
just
girls,
listen.
we're
givers here on the
sisterhood
Lady
is proud.
Circle. Absolutely. Well, I mean, let's say a very big thank you to let's say a very big thank you to the people who style us, making us look so beautiful for the Lady Circle. Big thank you going out to DOS Accra for this beautiful dress. Ajwa?
And a huge thank you to Noelle Fashion, my own fashion brand, for what I am wearing. If you want to just reach out to us, we can do anything you want.
Wow.
And a very big thank you to my personal closet.
Yes.
I'm very proud of this outfit.
Wow, with
you
the
have
what?
to.
Couture.
Couture. Yes, I'm very proud because this is the first time I've been able to fit in it in 3 years.
Hitting our goals here
Congratulations.
on the Lady Circle. Well, we'd love to have you.
Yeah.
Ajwa,
Would Enam like to say any thank yous?
to your outfit.
Thank you to all our viewers. Thanks to
right.
you. Thanks to TV3.
She's got a wrap,
and
though.
thanks to all my fans and loved ones.
Love that.
Awesome.
Well, I've enjoyed myself on the show thoroughly, and I'm sure all of us have
We
as
have.
well. It'll be great to have you again, and we're looking forward to all the projects that you're looking to put out in the rest of the year. But that has been our package on the Lady Circle. I'm sure you enjoyed yourself at home as well. But we're back again with some more fun next week, same time, same place, right here on TV3. For now, it's goodbye.
You didn't.
The Ladies Circle, brought to you by Yaz Sanitary Pad, MTN.
Yaz toothpaste and brushes.